I actually got it. Still, to this day. Had a lot of fun with that game. No, they can't confiscate the phone. They can't. Not at all. Yeah. I got that. I got the original Chrono Trigger cartridge. Original Final Fantasy III cartridge. And the original Super Mario RPG cartridge. And a bunch of other cartridges, but the games are not nearly as significant as those four, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know, really. You could probably buy that whole set realistically for $400 in that ballpark from what I've looked at online. Some of the games that are some of the most valuable games that I've seen are games that are really not that good, but I guess it would make sense because not that many people bought copies, so there's not that many old used ones out there to buy. But I'm actually working on getting my Super Nintendo and everything all hooked up so that I can stream from it. I mean, I've got it hooked up so I can stream from it, but there's some problems. There's a delay in the audio, but pulled it down from the attic. Definitely a classic. This controller. That controller represents my childhood. Now, I haven't played any of the newer Killer Instincts. That is literally the only Killer Instinct I've played. Yeah, I've heard it was pretty good. I don't know, fighting games, the ones I prefer, I mean, they definitely stay old school like Killer Instinct. But the ones I prefer are like the King of Fighters series, Fatal Fury, Samurai Showdown, the old Neo Geo 2D fighters were my shit. Oh my god, so much nostalgia with those games. which I have several of them on PS3. I've got a shitload of games on PS3, actually. No. Samurai Showdown kicked ass. The Fatal Fury and King of Fighters series, in my opinion, kicked ass. The Neo Geo just did better. Oh, shit. They just did better fighters, in my opinion, than most of the other consoles. They're excellent, man. They are excellent. As far as 3D fighters go, I was definitely a Tekken fan. Bloody Roar was good. I definitely remember Bloody Roar. And it kind of fell into the same style as the Neo Geo fighters did. Hand-drawn characters, sprite models, and all that shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, at this point they're all competitive games, and one of my problems is I don't have any friends that play them. Yeah, they don't like me in this game. But yeah, I don't have any friends that. Ah, shit. Should have been higher up. That play fighting games, so I don't really have any motivation to try and get into them anymore. Oh God, no. That yawn. Uh-oh. I mean, I guess you could not have friends that play fighting games and then just play random strangers online, and I mean, it's not like there wouldn't be enough of a pool of players to fight against to become good. But that just, any online games, competitive games, they've never been fun to me without friends. That's how it is. I used to be really competitive in Counter-Strike, and I was competitive enough in that game at a point that I didn't necessarily need friends to have fun. I could go, and because I was as good as I was, I could go pretty much anywhere, and people wanted to follow me. But it wasn't the same. And it also never culminated into anything, because as an individual, I was really good at the game, but it's a team-based game. I never got a team together that was good enough to compete with other good, well-organized teams, so it ended up being a big waste of time. And now now I'm the same way. At this point in my life, I got a full-time job, I'm 31 years old, all this shit going on. Competitive games don't really do much for me anymore. Oh, Ellie fell. Ellie fell to the bottom. I saw it. Rewatched that on stream. Yeah, there she went. I don't know if I want to just leave her. She's probably one of the most powerful people in my party. Do something. I've always been curious. What is it? Other settings? Moving on. Can't really tell the difference, to be honest. Actually, it looks. Yeah, it pretty much becomes a job, and I'm not looking for that in games anymore. I have a job. I've got a career. I make plenty of money um, to support myself and save for retirement and all that. I've got a career, but I mean, it would be great to get super good at a competitive game and make that a job and make gaming my job and leave my current job, but it's not realistic to expect. At 31 years old, I'm going to get that good at a popular competitive game now. What, no ceiling? Seems that it's true. Chivette was here before. Look around. There are marks from some huge thing. Oh yeah? Is there any